Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Whitney McNeill here. And in case you're brand new to me, I'm a certified medium and a spiritual mentor. And I really love working with spiritual and ambitious souls so they can really tap in and claim their intuitive and spiritual gifts and live their life purpose abundantly. So this month, we're talking all about mediumship. It is just that mediumship vibe that we have every February here at Messenger of Spirit. So first things first, if you're interested in mediumship, I'd love for you to sign up for our free mediumship week next week. And it is messengerofspirit.com/MW to sign up. Next week, we're going to have fun videos, live Q&As, and we're going to have a fun Zoom session. If you're wanting or you're curious and developing your mediumship skill set, we're going to do some fun things next week. And this is all in celebration of Mediumship Immersion opening next week. And so if you've been waiting for this, I've had so many people ask me, when are you teaching mediumship again? Well, it's here. Next week, it's here. However, if you join the wait list, you might be able to join early and get some special exclusive offers that no one else is going to get. So if you're like, I really want to study mediumship with you, Whitney, and if you're curious and you want to learn step by step how to do it in a safe, effective way, then sign up for the waiting list at messengerofspirit.com/medium. So you will get the special offer that's not going to be available to anyone but on the wait list. So hope to see you there. So today I wanted to talk about, how do I give readings? So last video I talked about, is mediumship for you? What does that look like for you? And really determining too the why of, right now I know that I could be helping people have guidance. And every medium generally specializes in a different thing. So sometimes it's moving past blocks, connecting with loved ones. And sometimes people are more in the medical field or the herbal field. Depending on what that looks like for you, it's different. But really looking at, well, okay, I've really decided that mediumship could be for me. Maybe I don't see myself giving readings just like flat out readings. Maybe I'm doing it combined with my other profession. And once you made that decision, you're probably figuring out great, how does that work? So I wanted to talk about the way I teach. I talk about the blueprint, right? And so I'm going to give you some steps for giving a reading, and it's a safe, effective blueprint. Of course, I go into it more detailed inside Mediumship Immersion, but I wanted to give you some key 5 points. So the first point is you want to make sure that you're talking to your spirit guides and letting them know that you're going to be doing messages that day. So if you're doing it in your profession, hey, I've got 5 readings today. Or, hey, you know what? I'm going to see so-and-so client. If it's for the highest and the best, then let it come through. 2, you want to make sure that you have permission to enter someone's vibration. And so there's different ways to do this. You can literally ask them, or if it's not necessarily a traditional reading sense, you could always ask their higher self. But you want to make sure that you've got that permission before you enter somebody's energy. And then 3, you want to clear your mind. Now, the way I teach mediumship is give what you're getting from spirit first, and then let them ask questions later. So make sure that you're clearing your mind in order for you to be a clear channel for spirit to flow, because you do not want to be someone who is giving your expertise or combining a spirit message with what you're thinking. That's one of the biggest pitfalls with people that don't have training, is they're like, oh, I don't know, I get this message, so let me try to interpret it myself and give it to my client. And in fact, that's doing them a disservice, because you're trying to interpret the message versus just allowing spirit to flow through and let spirit give the meaning of the message. So you've got to, 1, talk to your guides. 2, make sure you've got permission. And 3, clear your mind. And then, of course, giving the message is the next step. So that's kind of combined with what I said. You want to deliver the message. And a lot of questions that come up for my students are, well, how do I give the message? I've got these symbols. How do I give it? And so, of course, we talk more about that in the program. But I want to say that make sure spirit is giving the message, not necessarily you. That is the key point there. We don't want to filter the messages through our brain. We don't want to be filtering the messages from our experience. We want to make sure it's only coming in from spirit. So those are some key steps, but you might be wondering what the fifth one is, and it's actually the most important one. The fifth step is a closing of saying, okay, I'm done. I thank you for letting me read you. I'm completely finished. And the reason that we want to have that closing is so that after your client leaves, you don't have these spirit people hanging out with you. You're not continuing to get messages for them and maybe you want to email them later. We don't want that because we want to have good boundaries. One of the most frequently, I don't want to say ask questions, but frequent complaints before people take training with me is they'll say, I feel like I've got spirits everywhere and I don't know what message and who this is for and how to give it to them. And this random stuff is coming through. Like, is it for me? Is it for somebody else? Who is it? How is it? Those kind of things. And so making sure you're following this structure of a reading can be really, really helpful so that you know that you have these parameters of how spirit's flowing through. So I hope that helps for you out there who want to give readings. And I know that if you're wondering, well, how do I do this with my own practice and I'm doing like a massage, for instance, or a Reiki treatment, how do I give the messages there too? You can take these steps and kind of integrate it in for yourself, massage them, if you will, to make it work for you and your custom business that you're doing messages for. So I hope to see you next week. I hope you join Mediumship Week. Remember, Mediumship Week is free. It's fun and celebration of Mediumship Immersion opening soon. And so you can sign up for Mediumship Week at messengerofspirit.com/MW. And for those of you who are like, I really want to study mediumship, I'm curious, but I'm like actually want to do the steps forward, I'd love for you to jump on the wait list because we've got something really special. So Mediumship Immersion opens next week, but we've got something special for waitlist members only. And you can join the waitlist at messengerofspirit.com/medium. All right. I will see you all on Monday next week for Mediumship Week. And I hope that you join me. All right. Bye.